Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Kathy Rain. We are in the biker bar for the Black Hats. Go ahead and take a look around at everyone. We've got Bo Brunson, who is apparently the leader of this group. A very rude fellow in the previous episode who hopefully will end up getting some more stun gun to the crotch, ideally. Let's take a look around before we talk to Bo again. We need to find some sort of proof. The lighter might work. I don't know that we have anything else unless we were to go back someplace to get some information, but we'll see.
Various pictures and mugshots of the club members. Some of them look pretty old. This club must have been around for a while. Various pictures and Impressive bar. These guys like to drink.
Seems pretty typical with bikers, at least in media portrayals.
A member of this motorcycle club. I'd rather just talk to their leader.
It's probably a wise idea.
A member of this motorcycle club. I'd rather just talk to their leader. A member of this. I'd rather.
Let's take a look at the
The
banner.
Black Hats. I suppose the name comes from the old Western trope.
Could be. There's a jukebox. Could play some tunes.
100% country music. Be still, my heart.
Ugh.
Whew, out of order. My ears are safe.
Framed photos.
My father's in one of these photos. I'm barely resisting the urge to rip it to shreds. My father's in... My father...
You can't search the couch for any change. The giant skull up there. Bartender.
He's the bartender here. Doesn't appear to be a club member. I'd rather just talk to their leader.
Thought he wasn't a member.
I used to be a bit of a pool shark. Been a while, though.
Oh, maybe we could challenge Bo to
I used to be a...
to a game.
Not sure where that leads, but I don't think I have a reason to go in there.
I don't think they'd let you go in either.
Bo Brunson, the acting president of the Black Hats.
President? I mean, we could just stun him, right?
That won't convince him. That won't convince...
Alright, I'm guessing the lighter is going to do something, but...
That won't convince...
I'm just curious if any of
won't
these
convince.
others elicit any sort of reaction.
That won't con...
What, the boot disc isn't going to convince him? Oh.
That won't convince... That won't... That won't...
Alright, fine.
This proof enough for you?
I'll be damned. That's Brian's lighter, all right.
How can you tell?
Sorry about the paranoia. We've had some problems with the Vandals lately.
Yeah, but aren't they all in North Africa?
I get it. Can't be too careful.
So, that's your ride out there. Corley Motors, right? 78?
76.
You got the same taste as your old man. He always rode Corleys.
I don't know anything about bikes.
Probably the only thing he and I have in common.
I'm pretty sure you both smoke.
Did you set up those mods yourself? Looks custom made for your, small frame.
Yeah, took some time to get the measurements right.
I imagine so. Girls like you don't often ride heavy bikes.
I'm not most girls.
Ain't that the truth? Most girls don't just waltz into places like this, either.
I guess you'd know. Anyway, I had some questions for you in the club.
Go ahead, then. Your old man was a good brother, so I'll indulge you for now.
For now, of course. Let's...
Yeah, that won't get me into trouble at all.
Yeah, just showing him the stun gun won't get you into trouble.
I already showed that to him.
Oh.
Care to join me for a smoke, Bo?
Sorry, darling, I'm trying to quit.
Wow, an actual wise thing that he's doing.
I don't need to show him that.
I mean, you could still do it.
I don't need to show him. Hey, Bo, any idea of what this key opens?
You ask weird questions, you know that?
Yeah.
I don't need to. Do you know what this is?
Whoa.
What? Do you recognize that?
I saw one of those with my own eyes a few years ago.
Really? What were the circumstances?
Really? Where?
Middle of the woods, the road to the city. Those things came from nowhere and gave me this crazy headache right on the plate in my head.
You have a plate in your head? Also, it was aliens. Totally aliens, definitely aliens. Greys or reptilians?
At the time, I thought it was just a nasty case of migraine.
Well, actually, I suppose migraines do sometimes cause people to see lights, don't they?
You have a plate in your head?
Yeah, titanium from a shrapnel wound I got in Nam.
I see. Titanium isn't the least bit magnetic, is it?
How the hell should I know? I'm no scientist.
Does it take a scientist to know that? You just need to know a little bit about metallurgy. You can pick that up in a book, an encyclopedia. Go read one.
Do you remember where exactly on the road it happened?
No. Like I said, I dismissed it as a migraine. Didn't pay too much attention as to where I was.
Well, poop.
Fair enough. Do you know anything about this flower bow?
He might.
Do I look like a florist to you?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Crack me up, girl.
I don't need to show him that.
I guess we'll just ask. Tell me about the Black Hats.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Black Hats MC was founded
MC?
in the 60s by
Oh,
my old
motorcycle
man,
club.
my uncle, and 2 other local bikers. Conwell Springs is the mother chapter, and we have support clubs in 6 other locations across 3 states.
Really?
There's a total of 16 members here, 12 patch, 4 prospects. I'm the acting president of this chapter as well as of the whole club. Have been for more than 15 years.
The law give you any trouble?
It used to be tough when your granddad was around. He and Truman ran a tight ship.
Wait, he and Truman?
And now?
Now they try, but Boyks and the boy are a nuisance at best.
Had I heard that the sheriff was named Boyks? Is that a Scandinavian name?
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
It's not one I'm familiar with.
Do I look like a pious man to you? I've peed on churches.
Doesn't mean you might not know something about it. Come on. Do you know anything about Jimmy Cochran?
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
No.
Okay. Have you ever seen the Red Man?
This may be a weird question, but have you ever met a bald man dressed in red?
Now, is he going to give the standard response that most other people have been giving, or is he going to give a reasonable response to such a question?
I've made a few bald men red. That count?
Well, it wasn't quite what I was expecting, but it also wasn't the, are you crazy? But no, that doesn't count.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 1981?
No. We had our differences, me and him, but that's a horrible fate for a man. I'd rather be dead than a vegetable.
So I take it you and him didn't get along.
No, I could write a book about that man. On one page, I'd praise him. On the next, I'd want to smash his skull in.
Do tell me more.
He could be a real self-righteous prick when he wanted to, that's for sure. But everyone knew he was the real law around here. Truman was a tool. I respected Joseph, and he respected me, but he hated how Brian looked up to me. Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose in life, even though it was just due to him being a shitty father.
That's bullshit. Grandpa wasn't a bad parent. Ask him to elaborate. Let's ask him to elaborate.
You seriously thought Grandpa was a bad parent?
Everybody knew about it. People just tend to forget the bad qualities of men in wheelchairs. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything in black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards. The ones who wouldn't fit in that small mold didn't get any chances. None whatsoever.
I don't see how that's related to him being a bad parent. Well, let's go ahead and ask about Lily Myers.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers?
Nothing that anyone else around here couldn't tell you.
All right. What about the stolen artwork?
Tell me, how long have you been the president of this club?
15 years now, give or take. And VP for 10 before that.
So you'd probably know if anyone committed any crimes.
Good. Then you can tell me why you stole Lily Myers' paintings from Charles Wade in '86.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'd recommend you be careful with wild accusations like that.
Yeah, I got some pretty solid backing on this one. Oh, cut the bullcrap. I know it was you. Fine, is there anything I can do for the club to earn your trust? Whatever, be that way. Oh, cut the bullcrap. I know it was you.
Oh, cut the bullcrap. I know it was you. I did some digging and found evidence pointing to the club.
Or at least club members.
Is that so? Well, better be a good girl and present it to the sheriff, then.
I couldn't care less about ratting you out, Bo. I just need to know what you did with the art.
I have no intention of discussing your delusions as if they were facts, girl. Don't make me tell you again.
No use. He's not gonna budge on this one. I need to figure out some way to make him more cooperative.
Alright, so we still need to do something for him. Offhand, I don't know what that might be.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the road.
Right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Thanks, Bo. See you around.
I could try talking to some of the other people. Maybe the bartender.
Hey, Brian's girl.
Is this guy?
Yeah?
That is
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey.
That is quite the mustache you've got.
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind.
Such as?
But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
Okay, do tell.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Bo and Brian are the double Bs, as we used to call them.
Yeah, I don't need to know.
They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead of tomato juice.
Ew.
I take that back. Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
Let me guess. The flour, right?
If you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No. Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some kind of expensive spice.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Bo, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared.
So you want to tell me more about these properties so I can conclude that it has the pollen from the flower in it?
Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping me?
You're Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take care of family.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually gave some pretty nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Yep.
Trippy. Thanks.
You're welcome, darling.
That's what I thought.
Hey, bartender. Do you happen to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No.
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make you regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
Time to go break another law.
I'd rather just talk to their lead. I'd rather just... Hey, Emmett.
Yeah?
Remind me again. What's the difference between...
Tasted a bit like... And if you drank...
Alright, thanks.
Anytime.
Okay. So, now we need to go break another law. Pick a flower. It's pretty obvious at that point what that is. Alright, so let's get the flower.
Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
Squirrel! Oh god, the squirrel's gonna report on me! No! No, squirrel, come back here! There's nothing else to do here now. Alright. Squirrel's a total narc. Oh. Hey, Bo. Just standing around out in the bar itself, huh?
Hey, Bo, I have some more questions.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I don't actually. I just was
Alright,
curious.
I'm gonna hit the road.
Ride safe.
It's a specimen of that red scythe flower. Smells a bit like pepper.
Indeed.
I think this is what I need for the Bloodier Mary.
Yep. Okay. I need the Bloody Mary now, sir.
Hey, bartender, do you happen to know how to...
You mean
No,
afraid not, I can make...
maybe later.
Alright then.
Okay, maybe I give him the, red scythe.
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Coming right up.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say.
Hopefully he doesn't realize what it is that we have.
One Bloody Mary. Enjoy.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose.
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
You got it.
Well, that's handy. I mean, money doesn't seem to be an issue for her in the game.
Here's hoping it can make Bo a bit more cooperative. It's a Bloodier Mary, I think.
You know what? I am going to save it real fast and drink it. See what happens.
It's for Bo, not me.
Aw. Alright. I got something for you.
Hey, Bo. I've got something for you.
That's just what I said.
I recognize that smell. You found your dad's recipe.
You can say that.
Something like that.
It was pretty obvious, though.
Man, is this a trip down memory lane. I keep expecting Brian to walk in here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Is that enough for you to admit to committing a crime and then telling me what happened to the goods, the loot?
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club.
We heard of a Carl. I don't think so.
Some guy had offered him good dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from a mansion. He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Well, they managed to get away without revealing who they were.
Got it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest. I know that much.
Well, well, well.
Thanks, Bo. I'm gonna follow up on this right away.
That's it? You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
Not really.
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it.
Considering she didn't even know that he was a member of a club, I don't know that that matters at this point.
I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
I like her eyes.
Shut up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you something. Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities.
Like being a dad.
And I think part of him was serious. You deserve to know that there's a chance he's still out there somewhere.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You too. That day went by fast. I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
Oh, well. Okay. I guess I could call Eileen. I haven't had a need to do so at any point recently.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Grandma, it got kinda late. Would it be okay if I stay the night?
I thought I was going to follow up on the other thing right away.
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Oh, you're the best. I'm starving.
I probably should have called Eileen. That night, Kathy dreams.
Do you see?
Huh. There's that kid again. Achievement unlocked. We've met before, haven't we? I think that's for the, finishing that day.
You are both unwanted, both discarded.
This is like the Myers house, but weird. Is that... Oh god, I'm blanking on what his name is. Nathan. Is that Nathan? Oh. Seems bad.
Good. Lick the flames, buddy boy. Lick the flames and feel the hatred burn.
Seems bad. Well, that's not creepy at all. September 28th, 1995, day 4.
Lily's painting, burning, and the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta mean something.
Yeah, probably not. I can't go back there.
Nah, I don't need to make any calls right now.
Oh, I wanted to call Eileen.
Looks like the rain finally stopped.
I mean, I think it finally stopped a little while ago. Anyway, we'll go ahead and call this an episode. When we come back next time, we'll see how much creepier these dreams get. But that will be next time. See you then, everyone.